All right. Hello and welcome back again as we get ready to jump into our first game of the night here as we are going to have the Florida Ospreys up against the Houston Hornets. Set it in reverse order, but that is all right. Allow me to get the info sent out and then we should be jumping into this one as soon as possible. Let's quickly run through our week, looking at the schedule here. 3 games played, 3 left to go. 2 game 5s and a sweep. We'll see where on the spectrum this one falls. Obviously, we have that second game, which is our last one of the night. That one should be interesting. And then we have Round Rock waiting to play as well, trying to keep their spot in first, while Kyoto are trying to stave off elimination. Here you can see the standings with one team above the rest. And then pretty much chaos all the way down, but let's focus in on our scenarios. I'm also speeding up because we do have one team already in, and I don't want to risk falling behind. As we can move down to our scenarios, you can see here, New York and Miami both just waiting to see if Florida lose this series. Same with Steinhatchee, though of course they do still control their clinching tonight. Then moving to the second page, Houston, of course, trying to clinch with a win, and Hanoi would also need Florida to lose. So basically, everyone wants Florida to lose, including Houston, who would like to win. Looking at our 2 eliminated teams, a Florida win would be a point off against St. Petersburg, and against both these teams. However, Kyoto's condition has already been met, and since Havana did not win, St. Petersburg can't be eliminated anyway. So as far as these teams, this game doesn't matter. But for our top 5, these 3 and these 2, they all would like a Florida loss. So that's pretty much where we stand on that. Looking at our stats, your key players are Boss and Vice. And of course, Jam sticking around. Did have a dramatic moment on stream last week, but unfortunately, due to a lack of free agents, Vice wasn't able to really find a replacement, and the retirement wasn't ever made official, and so they ended up sticking with it. All right. As we look at the records, you notice they're 2 apart, but the streaks tell a bit of a different story as we have a 2-game loss streak for Houston up against that 1 win for Florida. Now, of course, if you look before that, it was a 5-game losing streak for Florida, so that does still loom over them. But on the other side, Houston still just trying to find their form with this new roster. And so we'll see. I think as far as a prediction, this should be a close game, honestly. I might want to lean Florida, but I mean, like I said in the Discord, for both these teams, this is probably their easiest remaining game. Look at Houston's schedule, they play Miami and Havana. Looking at Florida's schedule, they play New York and Steinhatchee. Now, I think there are winnable games in that, especially if specifically Florida want to make playoffs or Houston want to earn a good seed. They do kind of have to win those games. But out of the 3, this is probably the easiest on both sides. And so we'll see which side can step up to the plate and take advantage of that fact. As I do see the other team has moved down to their team VC now. We are just waiting on them to join up. But again, hopefully that won't take long. Yeah, I mean, it is just hard to make a prediction, in all honesty. I think Houston are still a bit of a mystery that I still want to know, okay, obviously we've seen the Boss Beef duo, we've seen Sean in a couple games. How good do they play together? You know, how competitive are they in the current Prism League? Because I don't think they are going to be winning the championship, but against a team like Florida who have struggled and have stayed near the middle, can they put it together to beat this team? I think this is a really good test to find out, are they definitely a playoff team? And then the next 2 weeks will show, can they compete for those higher levels? So I think for Houston, this is absolutely a prove yourself game. Try to show that you are still a competitive team in the Prism League. Meanwhile, for Florida, this is really just a, hey, you want to make the playoffs? you kind of got to win this one. As this one will bounce down. A couple miss there. Beef now banging it off the left wall. This will drop down. Sean trying to play disruption. Beef on the dribble, but it's blocked away by Latimus. As we said, I think for Houston, you could argue Havana could be similar to this one in terms of difficulty of game. But, I mean, for Florida, there's not a lot of argument. Unless you rate Houston really high, or maybe are pretty down on New York. I think Steinhatchee are obviously tough, but hold on. They got to focus on themselves first because Florida do get this first goal. It's a 50 across by Vice, and then Latimus jumps it and shoots it through. Sean not able to react until the Florida Ospreys are going to get first blood. Of course, I didn't say, but we do have Houston in gold and Florida in teal as this one drops down, but Vice beats Sean to it. Now Vice following it up, rolls it on target, and Boss will get the save away. This one popped across again. Beef, strong touch forward, following it up. Beef ties the game, 1-1. It is tied up as Houston get their response. 1 minute in, we have a goal apiece. This one's dropped down by Sean again. Bangs it off the back wall. Beef is there again. 50 straight up in the air. Latimus waiting. Beef tapped down off the ceiling, but Latimus a good read. Sean now on it. Up to the corner. Boss is there. Touch around. Jam won't poke it far enough away, though. Beef just trying to keep the pressure on. Latumos gonna jump up with this one, but has to let it go as now it's rolled downfield by Vice. Beef now off the left wall. Another one shot forward, but Jam bangs it off the side wall. Jam now trying to control, trying to play it down. This one 50'd out. Boss gonna let that one go. Beef trying to go up in the air. 50's it down. It's just a little bit wide. Vice now trying to play it in. It's Sean up in the air. Fakes the reset down, and it's rolled to the side. Jam now around the outside. Latimus trying to play it forward. Boss another one passed across. Vice trying to flick this one forward. Sean. Another one played in. Jam up off the right side. Latimus trying to follow it. That one a strong touch away. Jam now down off the ceiling. Down into the corner here as we approach halftime. We've settled back into a bit of a stalemate here. These teams going back and forth. I think mainly Houston pressure, but we have seen moments of Florida push like that last shot right there. And of course, we're still tied up as neither team has been able to find the net again. And so we'll see. As this one's played forward by Sean. Bouncing off the back wall, it'll roll down. Now Boss up the right side again. And now this one, though, that's in by Beef. From the lull, Beef speeds it up. A bit of a pre-jump. Might have even pinched that one with Boss. But it goes straight in the top right corner. And Houston take the lead. Now this one up off the back wall, bouncing away again. Rolling in, Sean trying to pop it up in the air, will get it up there. Now Boss down from the ceiling again, looking for another touch. Jam trying to play it forward, Boss will dunk it back down. Beef now waiting under it, gets the catch, and the cut, and the hat trick. 3-1 Houston. Beef scores again. Slows it down and then speeds it right back up. Vice not able to get there. Houston double their lead. By the way, again, just to restate the stakes on this series. If Florida win this series, then Steinhatchee are the only team who can clinch playoffs this week. And that would be if they win later tonight. If Houston win this series, then we immediately get 4 clinches, and we could get a 5th later tonight. So that's the difference here. As Beef is up, and Beef scores again. He has 4 in this game, and it is a 3-goal Hornet advantage. A comparison I will draw. I remember it was 2 seasons ago. I think it might have even been week 8. Both teams face off. Both 7-0, the 2 undefeated teams. Vice probably the only overlap. I guess Boss as well. The 2 managers is, hold on, we'll pause our story because Jam will draw Florida one closer. That one a clean double out by Vice. Sean is able to get a piece, but not enough. Same story for Boss, just diving in, bangs it off the crossbar, but of course doubles right back down into him. So Florida not done in this first game yet, as they pull it back within 2. As I was saying, it was in that series. Houston, we're still the favorite, but you know, setting it up 1 versus 2, big series. Then first game I stream and not couch, and Florida come out and sweep Houston. So since then we have broken that Houston curse, but maybe a bit of PTSD for Boss as Vice puts another one on the board. And hold on, we do very much have a game here. Jam bounces it out, Vice just shoots it right down the middle, and it is back to a 1-goal game. So from a 3-goal lead, we drip back down. Now only 1. Vice now the reset, trying to get it forward. He got another. Beef will get it away on the goal line. Jam now the pass back. Latumo skies it up into the corner. Boss trying to follow it, looking for the pass across. Will get it away from 1, but Jam will be able to get there first. Solo Sean gets there for a strong 50. Now Beef beat by Vice. Boss trying to 50. It goes wide. Bounces straight out. Jam puts it wide again. Beef now gets it to Boss. They'll get it past midfield. Houston, they bend, but they don't give it all away. And they still take game 1. Just barely enough control over the game. They give up 2 straight goals, but with a 3-goal lead, they don't give up the third, as they outshoot 7-6 and outscore 4-3. So a close game by just about all metrics, although it definitely does still feel Houston favored with the middle of that game. Absolutely. Just in case you guys were wondering, since I did take it off stream, the point spread for Houston was 72, 200, 700 with Beef on top. So Beef had a pretty good game there, I'd say. But we'll see if he can replicate or if his teammates can get involved, because now we load in game number 2. Houston won ahead, but it wasn't by a whole lot in the end. So we'll see if they can do it again, or if Florida can find a little bit more of that pressure in the earlier stages. This one now dropped down. It's played off the corner. Boss now not able to read it. Bouncing across. Beef will get it away again. Now off the sidewall, dropping in. Latimer shoots. Sean is there. Houston just about keep the net clean. Now drop down. It's Beef off the right wall. Latimer jumps up. Gets it down off the sidewall. Now 50 back in. Boss lurking across. It's off the post and he can't quite read it. Tough angle to get the shot in, and he's not able to. So both sides have a close call, and we stay scoreless. Now 50 forward. This one caught out by Boss. Trying to get under it for a reset. Now just forced to wait. Played forward again. Boss towards net. It gets dunked away. Sean now waiting behind it. This one centered across. Latimer's 50 out to the left side. Vice, that one goes wide. Sean trying to jump up. Latimer dunks it down. Beef now up the left side. Rolling up the corner and then back out. Jam. Another one just sent downfield. Dropped down by Sean. Vice just about going to tip that one wide. Demo now rings through as Boss will try to slow it down. He'll roll it out. Beef can only go backwards. Houston will have to reset as now Jam pushes on it. Latimus over to Vice to the back wall. Beef now, though, touch over one, and Boss will push it downfield. End to end we go. Both teams trying. Neither team scoring. And the question becomes, who can break through first? As Boss will try to catch this one back. Sean dropping it in. Looking for a pass. Boss cuts in on it. He gets a demo. Looks for a shot, but Jam 50s it away again. Now drop down again. Sean off the left side. It's up in the air. Boss trying to circle back. Gets another touch forward. Now towards the corner. Dropping down. Jam. That's on. That's in. Jam gets the first goal. And for the second game in a row, Florida are going to get on the board first. Of course, as we saw last game, an early lead might not translate, but they're going to want to hold on to it. And of course, it's a much preferred place to be. This one's dropped in again. Vice off the back wall, dropping down. Jam is there, but it's blocked to the side by Sean. Beef now up the left wall. Gets the pass across. Sean back to the back wall, but not a lot of threat on that. Anonymous is able to push it out. Now played straight up in the air again. Beef trying to jump. Taps it towards the net. Now Sean around the outside. Popped up by Jam. Boss now another 50 right back down. Beef off the left wall. Caught forward into the corner. Boss not able to go on that one. Vice trying to force it out. 2 minutes to go. Florida still just holding on to this 1-goal lead as Houston continue to push forward. Laudamus now dunked in by Sean. Vice will catch it. Beef off the back wall. Looking for a bump. Won't find it. That one's just a little bit high. And Vice gets another send away. Now caught by Vice. Getting it to the back wall. Passing it in front, but it's dunked over to the left side. Sean now following it up. This one played forward. It's over Jam. And finally sent to the side by Vice. Now up in the air again, floating towards the corner. Miss on that one. Beef centering it out. Laudamus off the back wall. Boss now passes it back. Sean off the left side. Beef diving in. Vice takes it away. Still Houston push, and as that one goes a little bit wide and blocked by Jam again. 1 minute to go now. This one pushed in front of the net, but Sean can get up uncontested, and we'll get it all the way downfield as Laudamus is forced to retreat. Boss now another big 50, but it's still tapped away as Laudamus jumps up and gets it downfield again. We are just sprinting end to end. Neither team is scoring, and of course that does favor Florida. That means they're far from safe as this one could pop out. Big 50 there by Boss. Vice left alone. Poor touch, but no one's there to follow it up for Houston. And Vice gets it away again. Vice now down off the ceiling, but it's Sean to hit it forward. Jam slows it down to grab the boost. Now he jumps up and he gets it over one. Sean can't get it either. Beef is forced to retreat. 20 seconds to go. Houston will need to go full field. Beef's touch is controlled. Up the left wall, looking for one more. It'll get played over to the side. Boss now following it out. Looking for the play across. Vice will pop it up. Now Laudamus trying to play it across. Vice though dunked down. That one's off the post, but it doesn't matter in the end. Florida score one, and then they cling to that lead. And in the end, it is enough. They technically outshoot 7 to 5. I'd say they got out pressured, but what matters is that 1-0 goal difference. And of course, if you want to compare the two games, this time Beef much more honest, sitting between his teammates. Still a respectable point total at 200, but just obviously a third of what he did last game, which you can't expect him to do that every game, but I mean, that shows the key difference. In the last game, Beef was finding opportunities. He was finding the counters. He was hitting his shots. He was getting his shots. This game, much more shut down, much less able to work, and so Florida get the shutout. They get the game win, but now as we load in towards game number 3, the series is tied. So one more game will determine match point. Who can claim it first and who doesn't have the momentum. But hold on, it's Jam again, and it's 1-0 already. 7 seconds all it takes. Jam, just a high shot that goes straight through. Now pushed back into the corner. Vice will stay with it. Bang up high, but Sean well read. No. This one dropped down. Lonma's trying to play it forward. Beef. I mean, Lincoln won, so this series doesn't really matter to that, by the way. But they're already, like, barely still alive. Even if that, looking at it, that the roster of OKC might be a playoff team. Just based on their record, probably won't be. Sean around the outside again. Trying to drop this one down as Latumos as Florida keep the pressure going. But it's Beef with another big 50. Plus, Halio, look at OKC's schedule. They play Steinhatchee and Hanoi. Like, do you think they're winning out to make playoffs? No. As Beef will try to stay with this one. That's a big clear towards net. Blocked up by Vice. Or nope, not him. But that was Jam. But the shot from Sean does ring high anyway. And now Sean's off the left side. Jam around the outside. This one dropping down. I mean, we'll see tonight, Hatleo. Beef around the outside, looking for the play across. Sitting under it. Now Boss for a catch. They're awkward in the corner, though. This one's forced out. 2 players go, but they do make the save. Why? This one off the back wall again. It's Latimus. He gets the double. It's 2-0. Florida lead. Nuh-uh. They double the advantage on a double down by Latimus. And Houston are reeling. As this one will fall wide again, and Beef not able to find it in on a tough read. Sean now keeping it close, but that last touch plays out to the side. All right, so then you're banned if you lose. Good luck. Vice trying to clear it downfield. Jam not able to get to that one. Vice up off the right wall. Beef another one cleared away. Boss trying for a shot. It's on target, but Latimus saves it. Still, Boss will get back up. He'll play it to the back wall. It'll bounce straight down, and Latimus gets the read. Beef now down the side. Latumos another dunk away. Sean not able to reach. Jam high pop in the air. Boss up early, though. Will knock it away. Latimus trying to wait back. Will get the time as Beef not able to connect. Now Latimus that one to Jam. Cleared downfield and popped in. It's a doink from Latumos. And it's 3-0 Florida. With half the game to go, it is a 3-goal advantage. This one now up off the left. Latumos trying to play it across. Vice will shoot it, but it's Sean out to the side. Latumos around the outside again. This one popped away. Boss trying to jump up. This one tapped down. Beef over to the left wall. He'll try to follow it himself. He will get it there, but Vice is there to read it. Jam now look for a touch out, but they do overcommit, and Sean gets one back. 3-1. Houston put it close. Now this one rolls out. Vice trying to drop it down. Boss trying to play it back again. It's Beef up in the air, looking to follow it. This one rolled back. Sean now up off the right side. This one will drop down. Tumos playing it over to the right side. He'll follow it up. He'll roll it up. Now looking for the follow-up. This one bouncing around. Banged up by Jam. It'll bounce off the back wall. Vice forced to wait, but he's given the time. Now Vice trying to air dribble forward. Beef gets it downfield, but it'll be forced to follow it himself. He will get there, and he will roll it around. Now that's a big demo. Jam will try to get up, though. Dunked by Sean. It's still in the corner. Miss on that, but it fakes out Boss. Pass down, Vice will clear. It gets awkward, but Florida stands strong. And now this one's cleared forward towards the net, but it'll get played back. Sean trying to drop it down. Vice off the side wall. Towards the backboard again. This one cleared away. We have a team rule 1 that gets broken there. As Latumos tries to get back for it. Boss will try to center it. Bouncing down again. Jam will try to clear it away. Sean now try to follow it up. Boss dropping it down. Beef looking for the redirect. Close to net, but not in, and easily saved. 20 seconds to go. Florida still holding this 2-goal lead, and the time is running out for Houston. The start to this game was just far too slow, and even though they try to get back in, they're not nearly close enough, as a lot of us will add one more. And Florida are on the road to securing match point. Three-goal lead with 4 seconds to go. The time will run out, and Florida are 1 game away from an upset win. Again, I say upset because of the standings and the records. But I think looking at it pregame, I almost was inclined to lean Florida. This team still has a lot of potential, a lot of power. And they cannot be overlooked as they are proving in this series. However, of course, to win a best of 5, you do need 3 wins. So even though they have the lead, they're not there yet. And so let's see as we load in game number 4. Florida 1 away from the win, but Houston don't want to let it be easy. Can they battle back, or are Florida just too strong on the day? Bottomless now trying to bring it back. This one caught over towards the corner. Shot on, but saved by Latumos. Now played away again. Jam the air dribble down. It's 50. Back in by Beef. Now Latumos will catch. Jam now trying to play it away. Vice up in the air. Dropping down Vice. Not able to get to that one. Jam now looking for a catch forward. Will pop over one. Vice down around the corner. Latumos getting up, taps it across, but no one's there, and Sean can get another clear. Sean the double down. Boss just about blocked away. Latumos now trying to chase it, looking for a shot, but it's 50 back, and Beef gets it away. Now pushed back towards the corner again. Looking for a catch. This one redirected down. Looking for another. Off the post, but Beef, another big save. Beef now in the air. Looking for the air dribble, but Jam gets back in time. Caught back towards Latumos, and in by Vice. Another early goal for Florida, and they get their 3rd straight first blood. Now this one caught. Boss looking for the flick. Gets a bump. And the goal. Boss ties the game. Beef leaves him to it. And a good decision in the end. Because he forces it straight in. Jam now playing it over to the right. Cleared forward. Latumos. Florida lead again. Just a strong bang from towards midfield. And Latumos sinks it to give Florida another advantage. This one off the right side. Cleared forward by Beef. Sean trying to follow it. Banged off the back wall. Now Latumos trying to get it downfield again. Vice looking for a shot. Beef will send it away. Jam looking for a catch. Won't get anything. That one shot. All three jump, but they get the play. Vice looking for another one. This off the right side. Now caught forward. It's off the back wall. Beef will score. 2-2. It is a tie game. Houston bring it back again. Now rolling out again. Vice looking for a shot. But instead it's just a play into the corners. Now he'll follow it up. It's off the sidewall, bouncing out, and it's Beef with a strong touch away. Out off the corner, it's Sean up in the air. Out of boost, has to drop down, but that's a great last touch to beat one. Still, it's Latumos on it next. To the ceiling. Vice taps it back. Jam, bouncer, just wide. And all three committed, so no one can follow it up. And Beef will push it away. Still, the game remains tied here. Latumos following this one, but gets a little bit too much on the pinch. Now dunk down again. Vice trying to play it back. It's Jam straight up in the air. Now there's a bump come through. Boss will fake it down. Beef off the right side. Double forward on target, but Jam's back for the save. Sean now around the outside. Another one dropped in, but cleared away again. Boss trying to force it back. It's Latumos. Give it an open look. And Florida score again. Three to two. It's another lead for Florida, though this is awkward, and it's shot again. We're fully and truly in a shootout. 6 goals on the board, and we have parity at 3. Now Beef trying to win it forward again. Houston, this back and forth is nice, but they need to win the game. They need to close it out. And they're still only tied. This one into the corner. It's a great pass back by Vice, but it's well cut off by Beef. Now around the outside again. Latumos looking for the catch. This one dropped down. Boss around the outside. It'll drop back in. Now Jam trying to win it forward. Beef will get it away. Bouncing back down. Beef 50 to cross. Boss trying to win it forward. Now Latumos jumping up in the air. He will control. Reset for the shot. For the goal. Hat trick for Latumos. High five for Vice. And it's 4-3 Florida again. This one off the right side. Boss not able to reach that one. Sean out off the corner. Vice trying to get it away. Jam can't reach. Houston need to get that goal back soon, but it might be 2. That's just off the post. Now off the side. Boss will get the clear away. Vice trying to bring it down. He will slow it down and just waste away at the clock until Sean 50s it out. Now Sean another catch, steals it from B, flicks it across, but it's right at Jam. 15 seconds, Florida get another clear. That one's by Boss. Sean will go even, but he doesn't have boost. Neither does Beef. Clear forward, Boss is there. That one is wide. The follow is high. Time runs out. It's still up, but Jam tries to drop it, and it eventually falls. Florida, stand tall. Houston try, but they cannot take the game. They cannot take the series. And Florida deny all of the teams trying to secure a postseason spot this week. And we are going to have an interview, and so we will be back in just one moment. All right. Well, couldn't avoid the cost, but we are back with Florida. You get a win in 4 games. How does it feel?
It feels good. We had to give them the gentleman's sweep. We just had to find our footing that first game. They went up 4-1 on us, but, that doesn't affect us. We almost brought it back, but it felt good.
Wait, Jam, you're still here?
Bro, I'm mad they didn't, bro. Bro, he didn't let me retire, bro. There's no like subs, bro. Like you can't just drag somebody in
There's
anymore.
one free agent, and bro said he's not playing the rest of the season.
Fantastic.
Like great. I'm trying to retire, bro. Bro, Ben cooked us, bro. Unlucky.
Yeah.
Let me free me, please.
Well, the Tumos, what happened in that last game? Hat trick?
Oh my god.
Man.
That's Unk still got it, doggo. What you mean, bro?
Unk saw a couple flashbacks. I don't know. Maybe last week got me going a little bit, feeling a little different, but shit, yeah. Unk's seen some flashbacks.
That sickness giving him something.
Unk, he knows a thing or
flu
two.
Game.
He's had his flu game type shit too.
Bro's basically MJ. I just want to say that. That's kind of the goat.
But shit, that's just regular me though, you know what I mean?
Good old regular LA team.
Regular.
Like there ain't really nothing to it.
Now, as the completely separated caster, I'll ask you guys, you do play the Nightmare next week. How do you feel about that series?
Shit, dogger, you suck, bro. I ain't scared.
Yeah, you're right.
Even though in the last time I talked shit, you slapped me.
Hey.
That's how that goes.
We won.
Yeah, I mean, we got LA2 in prime form right now. Not prime form, but like the comeback form. JM, he's still locked in.
I'm Joe Flacco.
We literally hop and call at 7:58, so like we're kind of locked in.
We do this
Absolutely.
every week.
Yeah, I'm just glad to see the boys were back in form a little bit. I mean, we did go on a 5 straight loss streak, but
hey, two straight wins now.
You lying, bro? What you mean?
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not a good thing because that means we could lose 5 straight now. The pattern.
That'd be tough with 2 more series, but.
How 2?
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, you'll find a way.
Big boy Doggo here, and then Matt last week.
Oh, shoot. I low-key I don't even be paying attention, bro. I just be playing. I'm at that point. I don't even know who we're playing.
Fair enough. I will ask you guys. Now tied with Lincoln and Havana for the last 2 spots. Do you think you guys make the playoffs?
Probably.
It's grass, bro. Like, come on.
Come on.
Is water wet? Bro. Type 1 of yes, bro.
Hey, that's a debate, though.
Okay, we're not here to debate about that. We're not here
it's a sky blue. Like, what do you mean?
There you go.
They showed us the science in 4th grade, bro. I know that shit's wet.
Nah, bro, the jumper's wet. That's all that matters.
Straight up, man.
Well, I think that may
Who's
be.
on your team, Doggo?
Me, Koa, Kilo.
So bot, yeah, we sweep.
So it's a team diff, is what I'm hearing. Heard that.
Perchance.
Doggo versus LA2, me versus Kilo, and then Jam versus
me. No, don't even put me with Koa, bro.
That's crazy, dog. You're gonna take that as your teammate's getting slandered by Jam right now, and you're taking that.
I mean, like, no, but I'm the caster, so we no comment.
Hey, I love Koa, but like he high key.
From a player perspective, how do you feel about next week?
I think we're favored, but hey, could be a good game, especially if we play like this week. So we'll see.
Koa's still better.
Can't wait.
ICBA, yeah. What, bro?
Bro's just saying words. Bro. I don't know anymore.
Dude, bro, y'all just unks, bro.
Wait, who do y'all face this week?
We played OKC.
Oh, you swept them?
No.
I hope. What?
To be fair,
did they sweep you?
No, we did win. I don't know if it went. I think it went 5. We did not play well. To be fair, though, it is Lemon Streak Colbob. It's not a terrible team anymore. I think they start fresh.
Okay, yeah, that's actually a disgusting roster.
Yeah, it's a good team now, but their record is just too cooked.
It says you guys 3-1 them.
It was 3-1. Okay.
But it says you guys won.
No, we won in 5. We won in 5. Couch is a little bit off.
Oh.
I beat you.
Okay. I mean, no, I'm excited for our game. I mean, I'm really just excited to face off against Maddie in the last game of the weeks.
Absolutely.
Wait, is it like actually like week 10?
Yeah, week 9 right now.
This one is 9, so there's 10 and 11, 2 more.
And I really just, man.
Look, I'm trying to go to bed.
Yeah.
Bro, I wish. I got an essay to write. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, slide me 20 and I'll type it for you.
It's a newspaper article about super.
Bro, you trying to get a new client or what? You charge my ass 25, twin. What's that about?
Bro,
yeah, his is probably like 1 page. Yours is like fucking 4.
Yeah, it's not that much. It's like less than a page. It's like
Bro, just write that, man.
It's a newspaper article about Superfan.
Yeah, wait, dog, are you in school, bro? Don't you write your own papers and you do all this shit?
Bro, yeah.
Walk in.
This guy said essay, and he said it's less than a page. Like, chill.
Yeah,
man.
Literally said like a paragraph and he's struggling.
Literally.
I just don't. I was not trying to do it. I'm really just not trying to do it. I can't be asked.
Shit, I'll do it for you for 15. I'll undercut.
I am not paying you 15.
I'll do it for 10. I'll do it
I'm
for
not
10.
paying.
Well,
I'll just write it myself.
Before you guys get into that debate,
7.5.
Hey, dog, appreciate you.
yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna out, but congratulations on another win, and good luck next week.
All right, good luck next
appreciate
week,
you.
Chicago. Thanks for having us.
See you.
Yeah, you're probably right, Halio. Also, to answer your question from before the interview, we do try to look forward, especially at this point in the season where it's late enough. This far out, I can't look too thoroughly into head-to-head. That's why, like, I'm not saying OKC are eliminated, or if Kyoto win, I'm not saying they're eliminated, because they do have some head-to-heads that make it so they could have a chance. But, like, for example, the only reason, like, hold on, I can do this real quick. Don't worry about, you're going to see Honolulu, Atlanta. Don't worry about that. But, like, if we go to the Pixel League standings right now, you can see only 3 teams have 6 losses. And none of those teams play each other this week. So, as of now, there would be no guarantee those teams have 6 losses, so those 4 teams should not be clinched. However, if you look forward to week 11, Madison play Birmingham, which does guarantee a 6th loss. So that's why those teams clinched. So it's that kind of thing. Like, I will look forward, especially if it's a concrete matchup like that. But as far as, like, specific head-to-heads and all that for how ties wrap up, that's hard to consider. So we're limited in how much we can do that. By week 11, we should just be able to look at every possible tie and figure out how it goes. But, you know, that's a week or 2 down the line. So we'll get there. But, yeah, I do consider that. That's also like Havana played Lincoln this week, played the Wave next week. That has been a consideration in the mind of all the Prism clinching scenarios. So, you know, I do look forward at matchups between teams and what will guarantee records to happen, but head-to-heads and stuff are hard. Head-to-heads are why I put St. Petersburg on the elimination board, because they have absolutely 0 head-to-heads. It's kind of impressive, but past that, it's hard. But before I keep on rambling about that, that does do it for our first game of the night. Florida win, and that guarantees that no teams can clinch this week beyond possibly Steinhatchee later tonight. But you'll have to tune in later to find out. Your final score here one last time. Florida 3, Houston 1. We'll see you at 10 p.m. for one more game.